Today we're discussing a different but very important topic. Pakistan has officially announced its fiscal year 2026 to 27 budget, and one area that has attracted significant attention is the defense budget. Compared to last year, Pakistan's defense spending has increased by around 17%. Last year, the defense budget stood at approximately $9.1 billion. With this increase, it has now crossed the $10 billion mark and is approaching $11 billion. At first glance, a 17% increase may sound substantial. However, when we look at the regional security environment and the growing modernization needs of the armed forces, this increase is actually quite limited. Defense requirements are expanding rapidly, and modern military equipment has become extremely expensive. Over the last few years, Pakistan has invested heavily in new capabilities. The development of long-range strike systems, modernization of existing platforms, and future acquisition plans all require significant funding. However, economic realities also play a major role. No country can place unlimited pressure on its economy, which is why defense spending must be balanced with other national priorities. This raises an important question. Will this defense budget affect Pakistan's future military acquisitions? Could projects such as the J-35 stealth fighter, new missile systems, naval programs, or other advanced weapons be delayed because of budget limitations? To understand that, we first need to look at how Pakistan's defense budget is distributed. Like most countries around the world, the largest share goes to the army. Around 45% of the defense budget is allocated to the Pakistan Army. The Pakistan Air Force receives roughly 22%. Around 20% goes to inter-services organizations and strategic commands. The remaining 11 to 12% is allocated to the Pakistan Navy. This distribution is largely based on operational requirements. The Army maintains the largest workforce and operates a huge inventory of tanks, armored vehicles, artillery systems, and support equipment. Naturally, it requires the largest portion of the budget. The Air Force receives the second largest share because air power has become increasingly important in modern warfare. Recent conflicts around the world have clearly demonstrated the value of advanced aircraft, drones, and precision strike capabilities. The Navy receives a smaller percentage, but it is still responsible for protecting Pakistan's maritime interests and strategic sea routes. These budget allocations are primarily used for salaries, operational expenses, maintenance, logistics, training, ammunition, and day-to-day military activities. However, this is where many people misunderstand how defense spending actually works. When we talk about major strategic acquisitions such as advanced fighter jets, submarines, missile programs, or strategic deterrence projects, these purchases are often financed through separate mechanisms. A good example is the Hangar-class submarine program. The overall value of this project has been estimated in the multi-billion-dollar range. If Pakistan's annual defense budget is around $10 billion, it would seem impossible to finance such a large program while also running the entire military. The reason it is possible is because major strategic procurements are generally handled through long-term development and financing plans rather than the regular annual defense budget. In Pakistan, this process is often linked with long-term military development programs designed specifically for large-scale strategic projects. This means that acquisitions such as the Hangar-class submarines, J-10C fighter jets, future J-35 stealth fighters, strategic missile systems, and other major platforms are not necessarily dependent on yearly defense budget increases. Please subscribe our channel.